It is Scottish after all.
You may be seated. I think things are tired. You're our third celebration for today. Save the best for last, right? Okay. Welcome to Indiana Institute of Technology's 2021 College of Engineering and School of Computer Sciences commencement ceremony. This concludes our 91st academic year since our founding in 1930. My name is Cheryl Hammond, and I'm an associate professor in the College of Business. I have the privilege of serving as the faculty rep to the Board of Trustees. Graduates, today we celebrate your academic achievements, and we pray that this is just the beginning of a lifetime filled with wonderful accomplishments. I hope that you'll remember many things from today. Guests, at the appropriate time, you will be invited to make as much noise as you want to celebrate and support your graduate. However, out of respect to the graduates and our speakers, please silence your cell phones at this time. And now, please rise as Lisa Gavan, Vice President for Institutional Diversity, Equity, and Belonging, and Indiana Tech's Chief Diversity Officer, offers the invocation, and please stay standing as alum Darius Darling sings the national anthem.
Good afternoon. It is with great joy that we gather today, understanding that we come from different places and recognizing our diversity in beliefs, values, and faith traditions. We honor our unity in gratitude. At this moment, in this space, I invite you to pause, reflect quietly, and be thankful for all that has been given to us. The gift of intellect, of goals met, the support of family and friends, mentors, and a society that supports a support system, that encourages education. After years of hard work, our graduates have finally reached their goal of completion. In a world where many cannot study, we are thankful for the achievements, degrees, and honors that we celebrate today. In a world where many have compromised futures, we are thankful for the dreams, hopes, and plans that have been nourished in the community of this institution. We realize that many of our graduates will experience pain and hardship, and we know that some already have. For this, we are grateful for solace and strength. As faculty and administrators, we're thankful for the completion of another academic year and for giving us the opportunity, short though it may have been, to play a part in the lives of these scholars. We're grateful for direction and love as we shared in this important work. Today, we join as a community to empower our graduates as they use all that they've learned here to make the world a better place, to serve others in true solidarity and kinship, to seek ways to help the poor, the marginalized, and those who are suffering, and to always seek the greater good. As we go on this grand day, on different paths to different experiences and different destinies, may our gratitude unite us in the desire of using all that we are to sense wonder in the ordinary. And finally, we're grateful to our extended Indiana Tech family for giving us the opportunity to build our community with these students while they were here. Though they are leaving our campus, we know that they will always be a part of the Warrior family, and we ask that the bonds that have been created here remain strong despite any distance. May we cherish this memory within our hearts as we continue on to our next adventures. Ashe, and thank you.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose bright were so and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. So right now, I have the privilege of introducing the university president, and I've ad-libbed a couple of the last times, so he's now wondering what I'm going to say, right? Okay. I'm going to tell you that he has brought more relationship-based education to this university than we've ever seen, and I hope you've experienced that. He uses Instagram, not TikTok, not Facebook, right? Yeah, I got it, okay. But it is an honor to introduce Dr. Carl Einoff, President of Indiana Institute of Technology.
Thank you, Cheryl. Well, thank you, Lisa, Darius, the Seasons Brass Quintet, and our bagpiper, Stuart Hatfield, for a great beginning. As president of Indiana Tech, nothing makes me prouder than seeing the joy on our students' faces as they celebrate the achievement of reaching their academic goal. You know, this is a significant milestone in your lives. When you walk across this stage as a graduate from Indiana Tech, you enter a select group of people in the world who have a degree from a university. Less than 10% of the world's population has either an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree, and less than 1% has a graduate degree. Numerous studies that looked at millions of people's lives have shown that with your degree, you're going to be happier, you're going to live longer, and you will earn a greater income than those who are without the same degree. Each of you are going to walk across this stage today and lead a life of significance and worth. And you know, I'm just so excited to be with you today. I have to take a selfie and I have to post it on Instagram. All right? So I'm at like 992 followers, so could you please get me over 1,000? Come on, here we go. Yeah, I wasn't kidding. All right, now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go live on my Instagram. So you can follow me live up here and get a little podium view if you would like to. And we are live on Instagram. How about that? Here we go. All right, now while I know you graduates are eager to have your moment up here on the stage, there are a few people I would like to recognize first. I'd like to recognize the members of our Board of Trustees who are with us today. This dedicated and supportive group volunteers their time, talent, and treasures to make this institution great. Trustees, please stand as I announce your name, and audience, please hold your applause until all the members of the board are standing. Board Chair Greg Sangstack, Jeff Benzing, Cheryl Hammond, Anthony Giuliano, Dave Nash, Jeff Paddock, and Ravi Talwar. Let's acknowledge their service. Next, I would like to recognize the officers and deans of the university. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced and I have recognized them collectively. and officers, deans, and we have a couple faculty up here too. Please remain standing until all have been introduced. Our vice presidents, Judy Roy, Lisa Gavan, Dr. Scott Liebhauser, Dr. Dan Stoker, Jeff Liechty, Steve Herendeen, Brian Engelhardt, Dan Grigg, your dean, acting dean of the College of Engineering and School of Computer Sciences, Dr. Dave Rumsey, and the deans of our other colleges, Dr. Kate Watland and Dr. Ann Gall. And with the hardest job of anyone on this stage, these two gentlemen are going to be reading names, Professor Jerome Heaven and Dr. Saeed Abu Shamleh. I'd also like to recognize someone who's very special to me, and she is known to you as the first mom of the university, Maria Einolf. Would you please stand up and be recognized? Maria will greet each of you as you come down from the stage later in our ceremony after receiving your diploma. Now, the distinctiveness of any university depends on the knowledge, talent, and dedication of its faculty. Over the last 4 years since I joined Indiana Tech, I've been paying close attention to the work of our faculty. And our faculty will tell you that I've been paying close attention to their work. And I can tell you that based on over my 27 years in higher education, that Indiana Tech has a truly outstanding faculty. Please hold your applause as I ask our faculty to rise and remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen of the faculty, you serve as beacons of excellence for our students. You are committed to high-quality teaching. You are dedicated to a life of learning through your scholarly and professional pursuits, and you're always willing to advise, mentor, and especially learn from our students. You are central to the student experience at Indiana Tech. You've given our students the opportunity to encounter knowledge, and with your encouragement, the potential to excel. Would you all join me in a round of applause for our outstanding faculty? Now I'd like to honor a group of individuals whose dedication goes far beyond the Indiana Tech community. Indiana Tech is proud to have been named a military-friendly school for the 10th year in a row, and we are proud to be an educational partner for our armed forces. This is reserved for only the top 20% of schools nationwide. At this time, I ask our graduates that are veterans and those currently serving our country to stand. We salute and thank you for your sacrifice, commitment, and service. May God continue to bless the United States of America, our troops, and our veterans. Now, there's another important group that I ask our graduating students to recognize. They are the parents, spouses, children, relatives, and friends in the audience who supported and encouraged you as you progressed through your studies. Take a look up into the stands and find those that are here for you and clap and cheer for them. Never forget that you did not accomplish this alone. There are many people who have helped you reach this day, this commencement, the beginning of your lifelong learning. Now, during each of our 3 commencement ceremonies today, Indiana Tech is recognizing 3 individuals who each made a tremendous impact on our university. Earlier today at our College of Arts and Sciences ceremony, we recognized Professor Carrie Rodeseiler, who received Indiana Tech's 2020-2021 Faculty of the Year Award. And then at our College of Business ceremony, Dr. Cheryl Hammond, our Master of Ceremonies and commencement speaker, received an honorary doctorate. Now I am pleased to now present the Indiana Institute of Technology President's Medal. I'm deeply honored to have the privilege to serve as the 9th president of Indiana Tech. The best aspect of this position is the opportunity to recognize outstanding individuals whose dedication and contributions to our society serve as an example to us all in the Indiana Tech community. The President's Medal is the highest award we present, and it's only bestowed upon exceptional individuals worthy of this honor. Our President's Medal recipient today is Judy K. Roy, Executive Vice President for Finance and Administration. Judy, would you come to the podium? I also ask that Greg Sanksak, Chair of the Board of Trustees, assist me with this presentation. Judy K. Roy graduated with a bachelor's degree in Business Administration Accounting from Indiana University, Fort Wayne, and earned her MBA in Ethical Leadership and Healthcare Administration from Marist College in Poughkeepsie, New York. Her first job out of college was at GE Motors on Broadway in downtown Fort Wayne. She went on to work for Parkview Health for 15 years in various financial positions. Judy began her career at Indiana Tech in 2005 and is completing her 16th year of service. Judy was the charter CFO upon her hiring at Tech and has been an essential leader in the transformation of our main campus in Fort Wayne and the growth of our regional locations ever since. She is currently the Executive Vice President for Finance and Administration. She is certified public accountant and is a member of the Indiana CPA Society. A lifelong resident of Northeast Indiana, Judy believes in giving back to her community. She currently serves as the finance chair of the Fort Wayne Museum of Art, board member of Healthier Moms and Babies, and as the past president of the Fort Wayne chapter of Financial Executives International. In the past, she has served on the boards of the Cuesta Foundation, Consumer Credit Counseling Service, the YWCA, St. Vincent de Paul School Board, and the St. Vincent de Paul Finance Committee. Judy's tireless and selfless contributions to the university and to the community at large over her entire career at Indiana Tech truly epitomizes the very foundation of this prestigious university honor. You know, there's no one I can think of who's more deserving of this honor at this time. Judy has been, for so many of us, our guide and guru during the many challenges we faced over the last year during the pandemic. And she's my number 2 at Indiana Tech. I mean, if I go down, Judy's up here and will run things smoothly. And I'm just so personally grateful for all that she's done to help me and all of us at Indiana Tech. Judy K. Roy, in recognition of your steadfast commitment and selfless contributions to the university and students, we award you with this President's Medal. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to invite Ariana Cooper to the stage to offer remarks on behalf of our graduates today. Ariana graduates today with a bachelor's degree in industrial and manufacturing engineering. She served as a resident assistant, vice president for the Society of Manufacturing Engineering, vice president for the Student Affairs Advisory Council, and a staff member in the university's Office of Diversity and Inclusion. In addition, she led an effort for the Bahama Hurricane Relief as president of the university's Black Excellence Association. Ariana was a member of the National Society of Black Engineers and received the NSBE Operating in Excellence Scholarship. She was a recipient of the Better World Fund, manager of the tech cheerleading team, and served as a caller for institutional advancement. She interned at Webb Industries this past year, and moving forward, Ariana will begin her pursuit of a PhD in engineering and computer education at Florida International University. I introduce to you Ariana Cooper.
Thank you, President Einhoff, for the flattering and kind introduction. Welcome, friends, family, faculty, staff, and the brilliant class of 2021. Woo! Good afternoon. My name is Ariana Cooper, and I am from Freeport in the Bahamas. I moved to the United States 4 years ago for my college education, and I am proud to call myself today an Indiana Tech graduate, a warrior for life, and an industrial and manufacturing engineer. As I stand here before you, all reflecting on the 4-year legacy we have created together, I am confident that this is only the beginning of our journeys towards success and happiness. Class of 2021, do you remember the first day you walked through Zoner? I'm sure it was hard to imagine then how much work and effort it would take to get here today. Pulling all-nighters, writing, researching, learning new systems and platforms, completing internships. These experiences have cultivated the grit that you possess today, and that will help carry you through your upcoming endeavors. I came to Indiana Tech with the expectation to graduate with my engineering degree, but I am leaving with so much more. I have built relationships with amazing individuals, but most importantly, I have come to know myself and who I want to become in this lifetime. And although there were days where it might have been difficult to continue on, our time here has shaped us into brighter, better, and blossoming young leaders. In the field of physics, light is defined as the electromagnetic radiation that can produce a visual sensation. It is a source of illumination, whether natural or artificial. Fellow graduates, you may have not invented the light bulb. However, your efforts, your dedication, your perseverance, and your determination is energetic and magnetic. The ways in which you will radiate change in this world. You are the light of the future. While growing up, I often sung a little tune that goes like this. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine all the time, let it shine. Please excuse my singing. Many of us came to university for a better chance of life, but life does not end here. There will still be peaks and valleys that we will experience. Isaac Newton once said, "A body in motion stays in motion." Do not let this be the end of your progress forward. Stay in motion. These 4 years have taught us to sit in discomfort, to question the unknown, to welcome fear and challenges. You may not know what is next in store for yourself, or if you are moving in the right direction in life. But we must believe that any movement forward will take us to the right places. Trust yourself and the journey that you are on. Some of us may be starting our dream jobs. Some of us may still be waiting for a job offer. Some of us may be going to graduate school, starting our own businesses, or pursuing a new interest altogether. However, no matter what, no matter where you are headed next, class of 2021, I want you to remember one thing. Let your light shine bright and boldly. Well done, we did it.
So it's first, Ariana, great message and wonderful words for our graduates today. It's my honor to introduce our commencement speaker this afternoon. She's someone the Indiana Tech community knows well. Cheryl Hammond arrived at Indiana Tech in September of 1976. Her first job was in the Macmillan Library, where she worked to support students. Within a year, she had become so popular with students that she was asked to teach a class. And back then, that was the 70s, so not a class in disco, And by 1985, she was invited to join the full-time faculty. In 2000, she earned tenure and was promoted to the rank of associate professor. Professor Hammond helped to launch Indiana Tech's very first academic program in business, and she taught one of the very first business classes offered at Tech. Since that time, she has worked with students for decades in both our day and College of Professional Studies programs. Among her many contributions to Indiana Tech and her students over the years, Professor Hammond has served on just about every committee at Indiana Tech. And we have a lot of committees at Indiana Tech. She also serves in the local Fort Wayne community, including the Greater Fort Wayne Campus Ministry, the Executive Women's International Board, Habitat for Humanity, the Chapel Assimilation Team, the Northeast Indiana Discipleship Board, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and the Ronald McDonald House. Professor Hammond has also contributed greatly to the development of her colleagues at Indiana Tech. She established and led Tech's first faculty learning community, and she developed and launched the Teaching Excellence Center at Indiana Tech, Tech at Tech. And this recent contribution has encouraged many of our faculty to share best practices and support one another in a wide variety of ways. Cheryl has served as the faculty representative on the Board of Trustees during my entire tenure as president, and she's been a great advisor and friend. Although she's retiring from Indiana Tech, I expect that she will fit in some time away from her grandchildren to continue to teach and advise us all in the coming years. And we will all be better as a result. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Cheryl Hammond to the podium to provide our commencement address.
Good afternoon. This is our third commencement ceremony, so there's been a lot of advice given to me on how I could make this shorter for you. And I think I just figured it out. I don't have to give one after that brilliant speech that you gave a minute ago. Well done, well done. But I've never been known to stop talking. So I love how celebratory we are here. I have 7 things I want to share. I think I can do it in 10 minutes, even though they've been timing me back here on the previous 2, and I've gotten that feedback. To make it go, let it go now. Okay. So I have aligned each numbered item with a letter of the alphabet. I didn't go 26 as Dr. Rumsey wanted me to do. He assured me engineering students wanted 26 things to remember, but we're going to just do the 7 I pre-selected. Graduates, I want to remind you that I'm the only thing standing between you and your diploma. So, as I ask you to help me with some responses, please do your best, and if loved ones and guests would like to help you, that would be awesome. Here's how it works. I will occasionally ask you for a go warrior, and I would like you to yell that back at me. We can do that, right? Okay, here we go. So my first point starts with the letter A, aim high. One of Indiana Tech's annual themes several years ago was raise your expectations. There were signs posted all over campus, and we had events scheduled in order to stress that important goal. Aim high. The beauty of aiming high is it's all a mindset. You can do it immediately, and it doesn't cost you anything. In fact, you can start right now as you're sitting in those seats, and you can replicate it every day, regardless of your past experiences, regardless of your current circumstances. You can choose to aim high. I encourage you to do it. Aim high and be a force of positive change in our world. Can I hear a Go Warriors? That was the best job anyone's done on the first time. We're counting on you for the remainder of them. My second point starts with the letter B. Be a lifelong learner. You're not done yet. You may have earned an associate's or a bachelor's, but there's master's and doctorate work you can do, correct? You may even desire to get a certification in something, but at the very least, I suggest that you just immerse yourself in a topic that you know nothing about for the pure enjoyment of learning. Can I hear a Go Warriors? Thank you. My third point starts with the letter C, and that is choose joy. Please note that I didn't say choose happiness, because happiness is very different. Happiness is merely a reaction to a life event. It's most likely visible, but it's also temporary, and it might be inauthentic. In his book, The Book of Joy, Lasting Happiness in a Changing World, Archbishop Desmond Tutu stated, "Joy subsumes happiness. Joy is the far greater thing." I choose joy, you can choose it too. Unlike happiness, joy isn't based on a reaction to a life event, and it's permanent. That is, if you choose it. How can you be a positive influence in this world if others don't witness your joy? Can I hear a Go Warriors? Go Warriors! Thank you. My fourth point starts with the letter D. Do your best work. In 2005, our university president challenged every Indiana Tech employee to reflect on the following question: have you done your best work yet? That question really resonated with me, so I typed it up, put it in a frame, and put it in a prominent place in my office. Although it's been 16 years, that framed question still encourages me every time I walk in the office and I see it. I haven't done my best work yet. There's more I can do. Have you done your best work yet? I hope not. Who can say yes to that question if they're still alive? Can I hear a Go Warrior? My fifth point starts with the letter E. Embrace your journey. Have you heard the phrase, the journey is the destination? I didn't get it. What does that even mean? So I started to apply a study technique that I use when I study Scripture. The technique is to read a piece of Scripture over and over again, and each time you emphasize a different word in the phrase. So bear with me if I use that technique here for a minute. The journey is the destination. The journey is the destination. The journey is the destination. Or lastly, the journey is the destination. Do you hear how the meaning of each of those emphasis on, as they change a little bit, but the underlying message in every iteration is that it is the journey itself that's important. It's not about arriving at a specific place, but about experiencing, enduring, and learning from each event that one encounters along the way. I am the sum of all of my experiences and the way I respond to them. Can I hear a Go Warriors? Go Warriors! My 6th point today, I'm getting excited, 6. I said 7. Okay. How are we doing on time?
Doing good.
Don't even tell me you're not looking at the
Doing
clock.
good.
Okay.
Doing good.
All right. My 6th point today starts with the letter F, which is free yourself from competing with others. And that might sound peculiar. But President Einoff's in-service message included a short video of author Simon Sinek discussing his book, The Infinite Game. In his book, Sinek compares the finite player with the infinite player. Sinek explains that the finite player focuses on competing with other people. He stated, react, react, react. Finite players play to beat the people around them. Now, you may believe in that. You may actually strive to do that. Competition is certainly something that is encouraged in our society. However, Sinek states that the true advantage is in being an infinite player. The infinite player focuses on competing with him or herself. Sinek states, it's not about outdoing someone else. It's about outdoing yourself. You are your competition. The joy comes not from comparison to others, but from your own advancement. Can I hear a Go Warriors? Go Warriors! Thank you. It shouldn't surprise you that my 7th and last point starts with the letter G. I was going to stop at E, but then I thought of F and G, but I held it up there. Okay. Over the holiday break, Dr. Einoff encouraged faculty and staff to read the book, Where Am I Giving by Kelsey Timmerman. And then we actually brought the author to campus to speak to our community. I want to share one of his comments. Giving is so much more than writing a check. It's a practice that connects us to our communities and world, and it helps us to find purpose and meaning in our lives. You're not limited by the amount of money that you have because you can share your time and talent for free. You're only limited by your mindset. Here's another reason to give. According to Adam Grant in his book, Give and Take, Why Helping Others Drives Our Success, he states, research shows that people who volunteer 100 hours per year are happier, are more satisfied, and live longer. I wonder who doesn't want that. Not this 66-year-old woman. Can I hear a Go Warriors? As I review the 7 things I mentioned today, I want you to notice that every one of them is free and merely requires a choice. You can choose to aim high, be a lifelong learner, choose joy, do your best work, embrace your journey, free yourself from competition with others, and give your time, talent, and resources. And can I hear one last Go Warriors and make it big? Go Warriors! Thank you. I love Indiana Tech's new brand. You see the signs all over the campus, all over the Fort Wayne community, on the television, on the internet. You see things like explore it, discover it, become it, select it, learn it, create it, lead it, go for it. The options are infinite. because we're infinite players. Count on it. Thank you.
Cheryl, as you were talking about our brand, I was thinking, you are it. Right? Okay. She said tell her husband that. She is it. She's everything that is just wonderful about Indiana Tech. The way you care for students, your passion for education, we're a better place because of you, and I appreciate you so much. Okay, graduates, I have one question for you. Are you ready for your degrees? All right, I am ready too, and I'm looking forward to giving you a fist pump as you come across the stage. So now I invite Dr. Dave Rumsey, Acting Dean of the College of Engineering and School of Computer Sciences, to the podium.
President Einoff, as Dean of the College of Engineering and School of Computer Sciences, it is my privilege to present the 2020 and 2021 candidates. Will the candidates for the master's degrees please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please also stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the associate's degrees now also stand? President Einoff, these candidates have successfully completed all requirements for their respective degrees. On behalf of the faculty, it is my pleasure to present them to you as fully qualified for their degrees. You may be seated for the moment. As directed by the ushers, you will come forward to receive your diplomas. You may temporarily remove your mask when you reach the ramp. After you receive your degree, you will exit from the stage, down the center ramp, and proceed down the center aisle to the back of the arena to have a photo taken. After the photo op, please replace your mask and return to your seat. Once all of our graduates receive their diploma, President Einoff will collectively confer all the degrees.
Now receiving the master's degree, Avinash Thamalap.
Romeo Berthier.
Kenwin Isaac Agripol.
Abdul Azim Sayed.
Muhammad Afroz Pasha.
Mohammed Mazhurdin.
Muhammad Muzmail Khan.
Akshif Jinaran.
Jizan Ali.
Kiran Kumar Yakayi.
Azhar Iqbal.
Avi Nash Babu Kata.
Navia Yadalap.
Pratyusha Thirumali Siti.
Muhammad Mazhir Ali.
Mohammed Faraz.
Muhammad Ihsan Khan.
Navia Marina.
Muhammad Abdul Sattar.
Pranadeep Reddy Busi Reddy.
Topsy Denwirsi Parma.
Jacob Robert Chalk.
Corey Allen Marble.
Jennifer Lee Adams Hill.
Zachary Royce Ryder.
Danny Eliezer Vega Velasquez.
Brandon Emile.
Hemant Reddy Harnay.
Chekfat Osman.
Vasuvi Prema.
Yoshika Chantley Rollins.
Stephanie Jocelyn Burning.
Desmond Rashad Jones.
Jose Fernando Undia Saramento.
Afur Aquarian.
Ariana Christina Cooper.
Samrat Gaud Eureka.
Austin Jacob Solis.
Brittany Beringer.
Eric Michael Rabel.
Now receiving the bachelor's degree, Dusty Sue Keenan.
Brett Lewis Gaitan.
Zane Holler.
Damian Ryan Metz.
Brent Allen Yoder.
Jeffrey William Leonard.
Eli Thomas Lecture.
Taylor Joseph Lang.
Ryan Thomas Bartholomew.
Dylan George DeMarco.
Christopher Dale Montgomery.
Keen Aloysius Ching.
Damon Deshawn Pearson Jr.
Solomon Riley Long.
Ryan Wayne Mosier.
Jessica Renee Kuhn.
Zachary Allen Green.
Corbin J. Wallace.
Jacob Daniel Boris.
Dalton William Hancher.
Allison Sue Jenkins.
Devin Michael Carroll.
Thomas Giovanni Henner.
Abdullah Ahmed Athalmi.
Abigail Diane Zwicker.
Khalid Abdulrahman Al-Mushin.
Shalinda Cobb.
Joshua Isaiah Bright.
David James Bollinger.
Abdulaziz Mohana M. Al-Mahdi.
Kendall Gwen Persley.
Faraz Ahmed S. Al-Zarani.
Amara Leona Polk.
Abdulaziz Rashid Al-Sharadi.
Evan James Hoverman.
Luis Fernando Muguns.
Nicholas Patrick Brandt.
Zara Al-Grirafi.
Chandler Riley Updike.
Chad Walter Trowbridge.
Jordan Nunn.
Samuel Glenn Boger.
Sabrina M. Martinez.
Troy James Quillen.
Cody Patrick Thomas.
Sean McIntosh.
Jaleel Tyrese Pollard.
Marshall Alexander Lengsky.
Logan Andrew Lower.
Giselle Jamalid Alumen.
Alexandra Page Ross.
Eloy Adeoye Basene.
McKenna Cheyenne Luganville.
Facundo Nicholas Rondon.
Elisa Renee Reisgies.
Adam Swanson.
Lenora May Vinon.
Armand Ortiz Almeida.
Mark Paul Morgan.
Kudzoy Aman Toto.
Charles David Donovan.
Nicole Marina Hernandez.
Vincent Gerard Shepard.
Madison Dawn Cardinal.
عصام عبد اللطيف مختار.
Pablo Bono Monreal.
Andrew J. Carlton.
Caitlin Ann Truitt.
Anthony Spencer Tedesco.
Jacob Christopher Young.
Brandon James Schmidt.
Manuel Cortez Rivera.
Calista Marie Hensky.
Kuwete Nikuye.
Gina Marie Karboski.
Khalid Saud Al-Mutairi.
Derek Donald Masato.
Ahmad Fahad Balhareth.
Reagan Alexandra Haig.
Abdullah Ahmed Al-Wadan.
Martin Victor Ecker.
Zaid Al-Shabanat.
Giovanni Di Bono.
Asim Muhammad Al-Daej.
Nelson Sevyaha.
Jeremy Colin Schlatter.
Amy J. Brown.
Austin Combs.
Nathan McGrew.
Hussein Khalid A. Al-Mu'aymin.
Daniel Ryan Shaw.
Fahad Al-Muteri.
Randall Patrick Stroshine.
Michaela Gabrielle Burke.
Stephen Gugi Kitao.
Dylan Cerny.
Daniel P. Buchanan.
Brittany Michelle Keeney.
Abigail Christine Buchanan.
Kimberly Elizabeth Peasky.
Hussein Misfer Eliam.
Savannah Ingeborg Scott.
Brigitta Kelly Freeman.
Lucas Rodriguez Braga.
Brianna Renee Strojo.
Robert Burdick.
Joshua Lee Diagraph.
Bryson Joseph Lindbergh.
Markel Akeem Sands.
Jordan Alexander J. Miller.
Adrian Bolser Gatum.
Mary Margaret Layton.
مرتضى جعفر المعلم.
Lydia Hope Miller.
محمد أحمد السويق.
Daniel Sender Safadi.
كودزارني كاروارير.
Roberto Andres Maspon Noboa.
Now receiving the associate degrees. Hunter Goodman.
And now receiving a bachelor's degree, Martina Elena Borges.
Now receiving the associate degree, Kurt Wayne Hess.
Bruno de Miranda Storani.
Chelsea Hughes.
Batul Hassan Al-Mahad.
Sasha Martin.
Oscar Javier Murillo.
Janice Louise Addis. Christina Diane Hare. Rachel Marie Greiner. Hayden Smith. Antonio Rodriguez.
So would all our graduates today please stand? With the recommendation of the faculty and deans and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, the State of Indiana, and the Higher Learning Commission, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto and appertaining. Congratulations. Please remain standing. I now invite Dr. Dave Rumsey to the podium.
Now that your degree has been conferred, I invite you to move the tassels currently on the right side of your caps to the left side. And now that you've had your degrees confirmed and your diplomas received, it is my honor to officially declare you now and forever sons and daughters of Indiana Institute of Technology. Ladies and gentlemen, once more, please join me in paying a fitting tribute to our graduates. Please be seated.
As I thought about some final words for our graduates in the College of Engineering and Computer Sciences, one of our country's most famous inventors, Thomas Edison, came to mind. Edison often told people that he was successful because he simply never gave up. When others would quit, he kept going. He said, and I quote, "When I decided that the result was worth getting, I went about it. And I made trial after trial after trial until I got it." So I encourage you to tap into your inner Edison as you go through life. Be bold and take risks, and don't let the fear of failure stop you. Failure is a part of life. It's part of how we learn. Challenges are part of a life as well, and we certainly faced many challenges together over the last 14 months as we were held in the grip of the global pandemic. But through it all, we learned so much about who we are as human beings. We are resourceful, we persevere, we collaborate, and we care about one another. We always find ways to be positive and optimistic. We are Mr. Brightside. So as you go forward, keep what we learned in mind and follow your instincts and curiosity wherever they lead, just like Thomas Edison did. And above all, enjoy what you do and have some fun. Take pleasure and satisfaction in what you achieve. This is the key to a happy life. Graduates, you've been educated and you are ready for active participation, career advancement, and leadership in our global 21st century society. May you take with you to all parts of the globe your commitment to excellence, your willingness to lead, and your resolve to live a life of significance and worth. Please know that the Indiana Tech community will always be with you. Tech, yeah! And also remember, once a student, forever an alum. Congratulations to you all. I now invite Dr. Cheryl Hammond back to the lectern.
I'm now honored to invite alum Darius Darling to sing the Indiana Tech alma mater. And for those of you who have been around for the last 3 years, you know that he was instrumental in rewriting our alma mater, and he does it so well. Thank you for coming back and doing that today.
All hail to thee.
Thank you so much, Darius. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings the 2021 College of Engineering and School of Computer Sciences commencement ceremony of Indiana Tech to a close. I ask that you please remain seated as the graduate rows are released for the recession that will take you outside of the building to meet up with family and friends. The last challenge I have for you is to live a life with integrity and help us to make this a better world for one another. I offer you my heartfelt congratulations and Godspeed.